Good afternoon all. Thank you so much for joining us today. जैसा कि हम सभी को पता है, we all know today is Ayurveda Day. The whole world is celebrating Ayurveda Day. We are thankful to our respected Prime Minister, Sir. Modi ji has inaugurated two institutes in the morning, and we are very much pleased to understand that WHO also now decided to launch their traditional medicine center in India, and he has specifically quoted that Ayurveda has played a very significant role in the management of COVID. उनका एक statement था कि भारत जैसी जनसंख्या के देश में अगर स्थिति संभली है एंड हम लोग उस परिस्थितियों में नहीं है जहां पर बाकी कंट्रीज हैं, तो उसमें आयुष और आयुर्वेदा का एक काफी सिग्निफिकेंट रोल है. एंड इसी कॉन्टेक्स्ट में वी आर वेरी थैंकफुल टू वन ऑफ द लीडिंग कंपनी. I will not say this country, in fact this entire world. You name any country in Ayurveda, uh, uh, you name any country for Ayurveda medicines, and their products are available there. I have so many patients in US, Canada, North America, UK, Europe, London. I have my relatives. My sister is living in Birmingham. So my brother is in Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, New Zealand. So you name any country, people are able to get their products. Especially their strength is in North America. Especially they are very easily available online or at many centers as well. So very few companies, I think more than 40 countries, they are present. And we as an Ayurveda doctor, as an Ayurveda person, are very feel very motivated and very enthusiastic when we see companies like this. And I will not say the whole credit, but yes, a significant amount of credit goes to the person with us today, Mr. Anand Shirvastav. He is I think from last more than 3 decades now, he's supervising the entire thing, and he got this inspiration, he got this motivation, and I will say he got this direction from His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi Ji. At the age of 7, he joined Transcendental Meditation. By the way, if you are not aware about Transcendental Meditation, I request all of you to get experience this. And being a practitioner, we are getting very much benefits from this TM by doing ourselves and by also prescribing to our patient. So soon after his graduation in 1971, he joined Maharishi's International TM movement, and he started working under his guidance. He has been also like involved in various other activities, and then at one point of time, it has been decided to start Ayurveda, and Mr. Srivastav was one of the leading person in the core team, and in fact, they started and they established the Maharishi Ayurveda. They collaborated with the leading Ayurveda charyas of our country in the era of, we will say, early 80s, and precisely in 1987 that has been established that this company started. And right now, if you say WHO GMP, international certifications, as I said, they are already in the North America, US, and also that means they have the best quality with them. And the best part is they are manufacturing in India and exporting to all these countries. So the vision which our Prime Minister is right now emphasizing, I think these people have already done that couple of decades, in fact 3 decades prior. And the one more important aspect, आज की डेट में सब लोग बोलते हैं evidence based Ayurveda, evidence Ayurveda. Maharishi Ayurveda is a company who have, I think, around 100 clinical studies right now. From last so many years, they are doing allopathic with the allopathic counterparts as far as the Ayurveda doctors, several clinical trials which is required, and they are also involved. It's not only manufacturing the medicines; they are also involved in various other domains in terms of cultivation, in terms of upbringing, um, farmers fraternity. Many aspects are there. Running world class hospitals, by the way. Among the one having NABH hospital, people can go with their insurance policies and get treatments in their hospital, that is in Delhi Shalimar Bagh. Running state of the art Panchkarma centers, and many products. In fact, I thank to them, I thank to Maharishi Ayurveda, Mr. Anand Shrivastav, for manufacturing so many exciting products. आज हम कुछ products के बारे में भी we will discuss, because the mindset is very important. As a clinician, as a private practitioner of Ayurveda, we are a very strong, I can say, stakeholder in the entire ecosystem, And हमारे पास एक challenge आता है, which all the Ayurveda doctors and people, in fact, who are listening to us today, will agree that if we need to replace, for example, people are used to take pills, people are used to take capsules, very limited, one or two or three tablets for their whatever the issues. So they are looking forward to replace the entire thing with the same protocols. आप पिल को पिल से रिप्लेस करेंगे, it will be easy for them to shift from their allopathic regime to the Ayurveda. But there are very less companies in this Ayurveda manufacturing and pharmaceutical segments who have those potential pills कि एक ही पिल में इतना पोटेंशियल है कि वो हम रिप्लेस कर सके. As a clinician, as a private practitioner, that is a real time challenge for all the Ayurveda practitioners, and I appreciate and I congratulate Maharishi Ayurveda for developing these kind of medicines, these kind of products, and helping us in propagating, in disseminating Ayurveda to the entire population. अभी कहना गलत नहीं होगा, आज मोदी जी ने भी मॉर्निंग में एड्रेस किया. Ayurveda is gaining so much popularity in our country, in our clinic. We have seen हमारे साथ all over India से 50,000 से ज्यादा Ayurveda doctors associated हैं. We get these feedback कि अभी first line of treatment के लिए people are coming to the clinics. So we need good quality medicines, good quality products to address that issue. So welcome Mr. Anand Srivastav ji today at our platform. I think this is the first time you are here. We are very much pleased and obliged to have you. We quickly need your introductory remark for this occasion, and your maybe message of the day for all our listeners, and then we will start with our set of questions today. Thank you for joining us, and we know that you are having a busy schedule. You have so many international webinars in the evening and night. We understand that, still you manage to pull some time for us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Piyushji. It's great pleasure being with you and with all the Vaidyas from around the world. सबसे पहले तो हम ये कहेंगे कि आयुर्वेद दिवस पर सभी वैद्यों को और सभी दर्शकों को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं, और भगवान धन्वंतरी का आशीर्वाद हम लोगों पर हमेशा रहे. और उन्होंने जो मंत्र हमको दिया है स्वास्थ्य का, उसका हम सारे जीवन भर लाभ उठाते रहें और हमेशा स्वस्थ रहें. इन्हीं शुभकामनाओं के साथ हम यही कहेंगे कि we all should feel proud of the knowledge we have become custodian of. That is the knowledge of Ayurveda. Ayurveda in itself, some people say, oh, this is system, you can say alternative medical system, or some people say this is a system of herbal medicine or natural medicine or this and that. That is not the thing. Ayurveda is the Veda or the knowledge, absolute knowledge of life. And throughout life, we have to, we have the ability to gain something from this Vedic wisdom we have. And it should be treated that way only. आयुर्वेद को हमें बहुत गौरव और सम्मान के साथ लेना चाहिए. इसको बस वो छोटा मोटा वो जो अभी तक जैसे 40-50 साल पहले तक तो ये वैद्य जी की पुड़िया तक ही सीमित हो गया था, इतना ज़्यादा दबाया गया था. थैंक्स टू अवर गवर्नमेंट, इट हैज़ बीन, दे आर रिवाइविंग इट. महर्षि जी ने इसको करीब 40 साल पहले से रिवाइव करना शुरू किया था. महर्षि स्टार्टेड रिवाइविंग दी holistic value of Ayurveda since about 40 years. And fortunately, those things have come up. I would like to, in this occasion, I would like to quote a small story behind our Ayurveda venture, how this whole thing was started. When Maharishi started, when we all requested Maharishi to take up this area, to start in this area, then Maharishi asked a question, okay, what should be the objective behind our Ayurvedic venture? So we, with our limited knowledge or level of consciousness, started suggesting. Somebody suggested, oh, we'll open a very good hospital, or somebody said a very good pharmacy to produce medicines. Somebody says it's very good for chronic disease, so we'll start working in that area. So Mashi said, no, all these suggestions are not up to the dignity of Ayurveda. Then we requested Maharshi that please let us know what it is. And the reply Maharshi gave in 3 words: creating disease free society. And when people heard the word, there were some scientists, some doctors, and all. When they heard the word disease free society, everybody got a shock. And somebody got up and said, oh, Mershi, but this will be a very tall claim and people will actually laugh at us. And because modern science says that these diseases are incurable, they cannot be cured. And if we say that we are going to create a disease free society, then people will say that what about these diseases which are incurable? Then Maharishi said that, okay, fine, let us not worry about it. Let us not go in that direction for these small. महर्षि ने वो शब्द इस्तेमाल किया, हम मक्खी मच्छर मारने के क्षेत्र में ना जाएं, बस ठीक है, अपना ध्यान सिखाते हैं, ਅਸੀਂ भी खुश रहेंगे. तो I'm sure many of us would know Dr. Triguna, Dr. Brihaspati Dev Triguna. He stood up and he said, महर्षि ये होता है और ये आयुर्वेद से ही संभव है. तो ये जो सिस्टम आया, तो फिर महर्षि ने कहा हाँ, ये बिल्कुल संभव है. ये असंभव इसलिए लग रहा है क्योंकि हमने आयुर्वेद से वेद को हटा दिया. तो जब वेद हट गया आयुर्वेद से, मतलब जो ज्ञान का क्षेत्र है वो हट गया, तो वो केवल जड़ी बूटियों की दवाई का सिस्टम रह गया, या ये सिमट के रह गया वैद्य जी की पुड़िया तक. तो जब ये स्थिति रहेगी तो आयुर्वेद को हम उसकी पूरी गरिमा नहीं दिला सकते, पूरी गरिमा के साथ उसको सामने नहीं रख सकते. तो हमको उद्देश्य भी वही रखना होगा, और जिस उद्देश्य से हमारे ऋषि मुनियों ने हजारों हजारों साल पहले आयुर्वेद की स्थापना की, उस उद्देश्य को हमको वापस लाना पड़ेगा. और वो महर्षि ने किया, शुरू किया, और हम पूरे बहुत गर्व के साथ कह सकते हैं कि हम अब उस दिशा में सफल होने लगे हैं. और ये दिखने लगा है. हो सकता है हमारा उद्देश्य थोड़ा सा बड़ा हो और जो लक्ष्य है वो थोड़ा दूर हो, और our target may be little far away, but every step we are taking in that direction is giving us so much strength, so much pleasure, so much encouragement, that every other step is faster, longer, and stronger. So this is the way we are going ahead. And in this, I would like to invite every member, every Vaidya, and everyone connected with Ayurveda to come along and let us all realize the aspirations of Maharishi Ji, creating disease-free society.
Right, right. Thank you so much, sir. And we appreciate and we understand the hard work, the pain, and we respect Maharishi ji mindset and his intentions. And I think he's a great leader, and we all are very much inspired and feel motivated because what vision he had and that impacted and that translated in you and in the next generations also. I know your son very well, and I respect that generation also. And like I want to in fact reveal this to all the fraternity people who are listening to us today. There are very few company owners, please understand this. There are very few company owners or directors who personally visit the manufacturing site and check the quality of the medicines. And the Maharishi Ayurveda and the entire Srivastava family is like this. So they personally visit. We have Mr. Ram, son of Mr. Anand Srivastava. Sometimes he personally visit the manufacturing plant to check the quality of the medicines, which is I don't think many companies and many like owners are following this practice. So I think this is the only impact we will see from Yogi ji, which translated to you and your further generations. And this is very important because quality is the backbone of Ayurveda, in fact any kind of medicines. So thank you so much for having this mindset, and this integrity is there. And what we will do is we have a few set of questions which we will be discussing with you, sir. And along with that, as we have so many private practitioners, I can see that many of them are also joining from international scenarios as well. We'll try to make it as soon as maximum as possible in English, but we have some regional doctors as well, and we respect them as well. So let's do like we have one product with us. So what we do, sir, is Anandji, we request a question we will have related to your product, and one question maybe in general, because we have some questions about the transdental medication. We have some questions from our doctors around your nadi pariksha training which you people do. And in these COVID 19 scenarios, as you are one of the leading and having maximum exposure around the world, so we would like to hear from you your experiences across the world. So what we will do is let's have one product, and after one question of that product we can have another question related to your services as well. So first of all, actually, we as a clinician, I personally also practicing Ayurveda, and we have right now, as far as in our clinic is concerned, around 40 companies. But I see Maharishi Ayurveda as one of the leading company because, as I say, the convenience, the way your products have been formulated and being used. So let me quote with one example. I don't want to criticize any pathy here, but we have couple of recent molecules which are causing cancer. So there is one very common molecule for hyperacidity, and it is causing cancer, and it has been banned across the world from US FDA to India also. And patients keep on asking us, Dr. Saab, is there any single tablet which we can replace with that single tablet of uh, harmful chemicals and side effects? So we have so many solutions in hyperacidity, but I must congratulate and appreciate for you people for this. I'm using this Amblant. The medicine is known as Amlan. So I'm using. I understand you have people have done also a clinical trial in All India Institute of Medical Sciences of this Amlan, and I first of all congratulate because I was able to replace that one pill of allopathic medicine with this one or two pills in a day, and tremendous result, immediate result, quick action. If you chew this, आप इसको चबा लीजिए तो और जल्दी इफेक्ट आता है. कैसे बनाते हैं सर ऐसे प्रोडक्ट्स, एंड व्हाट इज द सीक्रेट ऑफ योर क्वालिटी, एंड what exactly is the how it is like impacting in a very significant and any quick way, your inputs on this particular aspect.
Well, Isme, there is no secret. The whole thing is already there in our uh, Ayurvedic text, that is Dravya Gun Vigyan. उसमें सारे टेक्स्ट हैं और बड़े अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है. वी सिंपली फॉलो दोज, and what we follow, we also translate it into with modern technology. These you can say the manufacturing of Maharishi Ayurveda is a very good synergy of ancient wisdom and most modern technology, and the whole thing has been done in such a way that the basis or the basic principles given in our Ayurvedic literature are followed to the maximum, and then the products are produced with highest quality control and highest efficacy, highest safety and all that. तो उसके लिए जैसे आपने अम्लांत की बात की, अम्लांत में जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स जो भी इंग्रेडिएंट्स हैं, जैसे कुछ प्रॉपर्टी वगैरह भी हैं और कुछ एक्सट्रैक्ट्स हैं, कुछ पाउडर्स हैं, they are all manufactured in such a way that they don't lose the basic characteristics and produce results. Now, this product has been tested in AIMS against ranitidine, and what they found that it is equally effective. What happened? We were very excited with that research that it is as good as ranitidine, and we were very excited with that research. Our sales reps, they went to the doctors and then they explained about this. Oh, doctor, this is as good as ranitidine and all. So doctors gave a very cold shoulder. Oh, so what? We have been using ranitidine for so many years. Why should I change? And then they said, "Oh, doctor, but what about this? This doesn't have any side effects and all that." उस समय, at that time, this side effect of cancer-causing effect was not known to people. So we just simply went there. Oh, doctor said, "Oh well, we don't care about side effects. We just want to go ahead with this thing because it has been we have been using it for so many years." Now, this thing has come up that ranitidine has cancer-causing side effects. But here again, I would say, Piyush ji, this amlant is not an antioxidant. Antacid. अम्लांत जो है वो एसिडिटी के रूट कॉज को ठीक करता है. What is the causative factor of acidity? Here we can say it is the pitta aggravation. जहां पित्त बढ़ जाता है, एसिडिटी शुरू हो जाती है. अब यहां पर अगर आप किसी भी व्यक्ति को एसिडिटी के अगेंस्ट क्या है, आजकल तमाम तरह की दवाइयां आ रही हैं, कोई सारे एडवर्टीजमेंट्स आते हैं 6 सेकंड में काम शुरू और ये और वो, पर 6 सेकंड में अगर कोई एसिडिटी कम हो सकती है तो वो केवल उससे हो सकती है जो अल्कलाइन प्रोडक्ट है. आपने थोड़ा सा भी एक अल्कली ले लिया, आपकी एसिडिटी कम हो जाएगी, बहुत नेचुरल है. लेकिन फिर क्या होगा, सारी इंफॉर्मेशन जाती है सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम को कि ये एसिडिटी कम हो गई, एसिड लेवल हैज गॉन डाउन इन द स्टमक, क्योंकि स्टमक इज द ओनली प्लेस वेयर द एटमॉस्फेयर इज एसिडिक. नाउ व्हेन यू टेक दैट, व्हेन दैट इंफॉर्मेशन गोज, central nervous system sends the instructions to produce more acid. तो जो एसिडिटी आपने 6 सेकंड में दूर करी, वो 6 मिनट में ज्यादा तेजी से बढ़ के आ जाती है. तो आप क्या करते हैं, आपने कहा अरे भाई इससे तो हमें फायदा हुआ था, 6 सेकंड में हमारी एसिडिटी दूर हो गई थी, अभी फिर से आ गई, कोई बात नहीं, इसको हम ज्यादा क्वांटिटी में ले लेते हैं. तो आपने वहां एक टैबलेट ली थी या एक पाउच लिया था, यहां आपने 2 पाउच ले लिए, एसिडिटी फिर कम हो गई. लेकिन वहां तो पता चला कि फिर और एसिडिटी कम हो गई है जहां खबर गई, क्योंकि एसिड इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर डाइजेशन. इफ इट इज नॉट देयर देन देयर विल बी अ प्रॉब्लम. वो डाइजेशन कमजोर हो जाएगा. तो द सेंट्रल नर्वस सिस्टम सेंड्स ऑर्डर्स टू प्रोड्यूस मोर एसिड. तो अगली बार एसिडिटी और ज्यादा तेजी से आएगी. दिस इज कॉल्ड रिबाउंड इफेक्ट. ये जो रिबाउंड इफेक्ट है, इसका हल सारी दुनिया आज खोज रही है, और इसमें तमाम तरह से चीजें आती हैं. वो चैनल ब्लॉकर्स भी ले लेते हैं कुछ लोग, और कुछ ये सब करते हैं, बट दे ऑल क्रिएट इम्बैलेंस इन द सिस्टम. What Ayurveda says, acidity is the cause of पित्ता इम्बैलेंस. आप पित्त को बैलेंस में ले आइए, आपकी एसिडिटी बैलेंस में आ जाएगी. कम नहीं होगी, बैलेंस में आ जाएगी. जितनी जरूरी है उतनी हो जाएगी. जो जो किसी वजह से, अब आपने अनुभव भी किया होगा, लोगों ने भी अनुभव करते हैं. बहुत ज्यादा गुस्सा अगर किसी को आ रहा है तो उसकी एसिडिटी आ जाती है. बहुत ज्यादा चिंता फिक्र आ जाता है तो उसमें एसिडिटी बढ़ जाती है. ये सब क्यों होता है? सभी जानते हैं, गुस्सा आने का मतलब पित्त बढ़ना है, या पित्त बढ़ने का मतलब गुस्सा होना है, और सबके पीछे एसिडिटी बढ़ जाती है. तो आप रूट कॉज को देखिए, तो अम्लांत में जो जड़ी बूटियां हैं या जो भी इंग्रेडिएंट्स हैं, वो सब पित्त को बैलेंस में लाते हैं. अपने आप आपकी एसिडिटी बैलेंस में हो जाती है. तो यू हैव टू, व्हाट इज हेल्थ एज पर आयुर्वेद? बैलेंस एंड ब्लिस. हाँ, सभी को मालूम है, सारे वैद्यों को मालूम है. सम दोष, सम धातु, सम अग्नि, मल क्रिया, ये श्लोक तो सब जानते हैं. प्रसन्न आत्मेन्द्रिय मन. तो बैलेंस एंड ब्लिस इज द बेसिस ऑफ हेल्थ. तो यहां पर भी बैलेंस ऑफ एसिडिटी इज क्रिएटेड with amlant, and that is how it works.
Great, sir. Great. Thank you so much. And I think you have beautifully explained the fundamentals, and we respect your knowledge. We understand that you are not an Ayurveda medical professional, but still you have so much of exhaustive knowledge with your experience. That is commendable, and we all are very much. I can say that feeling great right now that you have nailed the exact aspect which was there. And on the same note, I also want to quickly take you, all the people. I think tomorrow we all will be celebrating Diwali. On the same note, tomorrow is World Diabetes Day. And if you are aware that India is right now one of the diabetic capital of the world, we have the maximum number of diabetic patients, and diabetes itself is not that much having any harmful issues. But due to diabetes and due to a prolonged uncontrolled diabetes, there are so many health issues, and in our day-to-day clinic we are facing so many patients. As an Ayurveda physician, as a consultant, daily, if I can say that 4 to 5 people are coming to me. In fact, they are coming for any other issue, but diabetes is already there, and they want that iska bhi agar if Ayurveda mein solution. And if you see the life cycle of a diabetic patient, they start with oral hypoglycemics. Their dose will eventually get increased. They will shift to another molecules. When all the oral hypoglycemics will fail, they will be like I can say dependent on the insulin. Then insulin units will increase gradually, and at one point of time they have with a maximum insulin also. After several years, their diabetes is not being controlled, and their organs are getting affected. Retinopathy, nephropathy, neuropathy, so many other aspects are there. Now, how Ayurveda can help in this? So Ayurveda, there are so many research that all the herbs in Ayurveda are proven to regenerate the beta cells and help them to their pancreas to function normally, rather than the external dependency which is caused by the chemical based medicines. And अभी जो सर ने रेंटिडिन के बारे में डिस्कस हमने किया, the same metformin, another very common used diabetic medicine, recently has been already being published in a research that it is also causing cancer, and prolonged use is very harmful. So now again people have started inquiring, and there are so many options available in Ayurveda. So many good companies have done exhaustive research, and frankly speaking, we are already using, to be very honest, with other companies as well. It's not that there are no good medicines with other companies, but again I came across, in fact recently, as far as the diabetic product of Maharishi is concerned, that is glucomap. And we also seen that with again the single tablet and the single this medicine. Let me just show you. I think you have jamun, neem, bhumi amla, kerala, and other, all the other. This is glucomap. So I'm using in my clinic most of these Maharishi medicines. Again, the patient wanted ki doctor sahab, we have to replace with pill, or like capsule or tablet with capsule or tablet. इतना ज्यादा एडमेंट है कि अगर एक या दो ले रहे हैं, if we are taking 1 or 2, we will be replacing with 1 or 2 only. So this is the challenge of a private practitioner. Now with glucomap, we are able to see that with the same quantity and the same dose, the blood sugar levels, the HbA1c levels are in control. Yes, diet and lifestyle will play an important role. So and we are also getting few queries that how you can get products in Hyderabad and all other, in fact, doctors who want to get connected and who want to get associated with Maharishi. We will definitely share the email ID and WhatsApp number in this session. You can connect with that, and we will directly connecting you to the Maharishi company directly. And they are recently started this direct Ayurveda doctor association model. We will be talking about that also. And so, sir, your message to the entire Ayurveda doctor community, to the entire fraternity, and to other people as well on World Diabetes Day, that is tomorrow, and how you feel that Ayurveda, Maharishi, we have Glucomap and other products as well, can help people in managing their diabetes. And what are maybe your maybe additional experiences globally as you people are present. So how you have seen that in other countries also people are managing, and what is your message, and how we can take some guidance and tips from you on diabetes management through Ayurveda.
Well, on the occasion of World Diabetes Day, I would like to say that diabetes, I mean, there is a big myth created around diabetes. The myth is diabetes is incurable, whereas the fact is that diabetes can be cured, of course, with some efforts and some time. It will take time, it will take efforts, but it can be cured. How? अब यहाँ पर आप देखते हैं, व्हाट वी टेक डायबिटीज एज, ओ भाई हमारी तो शुगर बढ़ी हुई है, तो शुगर की दवाई लेने जा रहे हैं भाई अपने डॉक्टर के पास, या वो डॉक्टर ने हमको दवाई दी, उससे हमारी शुगर बिल्कुल ठीक हो गई। तो क्या हुआ? शुगर बढ़ना क्या है? व्हाट इज blood sugar, increased levels of blood sugar? They are only symptoms of diabetes and not the disease. And if we keep on curing the symptoms, then disease will never be able to, will never get cured. We keep on treating the symptoms that okay, blood sugar आपकी 200 है, it should come down to 100 or 105 or whatever. So you will keep on taking the medicine or keep on taking the chemical, and after every few hours the sugar level will go up. Again you will take some chemical, it will go down. Again overnight it will come up. So this is not the proper treatment. This is only symptomatic treatment. जैसे ये है ना, एक बिल्डिंग में आग लगी है और उसमें फायर अलार्म बजने लगा, तो करना तो आपको चाहिए कि आग कहाँ लगी है देखें, उसको बुझाने की कोशिश करें। लेकिन करते क्या हैं? अगर हम केवल फायर अलार्म को ही बुझा दें और सोच लें भाई मेरा काम हो गया, तो क्या होगा? अल्टीमेटली बिल्डिंग जल जाएगी। इसी तरह से हमारा शरीर है। शरीर में अगर हमारा एक सिम्टम आ रहा है डायबिटीज का, दैट इज हाइपर ब्लड शुगर, हाइपरग्लाइसीमिया, और जो भी हाई ब्लड शुगर कह लीजिए, तो क्या होगा? हम केमिकल लेकर के ब्लड शुगर को कम कर देंगे और हम खुश हो गए, भाई हमारी तो ब्लड शुगर कम हो गई, हमारे डॉक्टर साहब ने तो ब्लड शुगर हमारी बिल्कुल ठीक कर दी 2-4 दिन में या हफ्ते भर में। बट अल्टीमेटली क्या है? डायबिटीज तो डायबिटीज है। और जैसे डॉक्टर साहब ने कहा कि ये सारी तमाम तरह की प्रॉब्लम शुरू करती है, तो ये डायबिटीज को एक तरह से कह लें ये जंग है जो शरीर में लग रही है और हर अंग में इसका इफेक्ट हो रहा है। आपने कोई केमिकल लेकर के उस ब्लड शुगर के लेवल को कम कर दिया, तो क्या होगा? आपने उसको मतलब ब्लड शुगर तो कम हो गई, लेकिन अब वो केमिकल जो है वो अंदर जाएगा, आपके ब्लड में आया, पूरे हार्ट में उसके साथ में वो होगा, इफेक्ट होगा, फिर उसके बाद में किडनी के थ्रू वो बाहर निकलेगा। तो ये सारे एरिया को वो इफेक्ट करेगा, कुछ ना कुछ उसका साइड इफेक्ट होगा। तो क्या होगा? तमाम तरह की प्रॉब्लम शुरू होंगी। कहने को तो ये होगा कि नहीं भाई, डायबिटीज तो कुछ इट्स नॉट ए किलर डिजीज, इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू किल यू और नॉट गोइंग टू डू एनी प्रॉब्लम, ये तो ऐसे ही चलेगा और आपको बस सुबह शाम लेते रहना है, इससे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। लेकिन अल्टीमेटली क्या है, शरीर शरीर आपका खोखला होता जाता है। आयुर्वेद में क्या करते हैं, आयुर्वेद में रूट कॉज देखते हैं, डायबिटीज का रूट कॉज क्या है। आज मॉडर्न साइंस ने भी ये सिद्ध कर दिया है कि डायबिटीज इज एक्चुअली एन एंडोक्राइन डिसऑर्डर। अब एंडोक्राइन डिसऑर्डर होने की वजह से पैंक्रियास इज ए पार्ट ऑफ एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम। तो वहां से जो पैंक्रियास जो सिक्रीट करता है इंसुलिन, अगर वो इंसुलिन में कमी है या इंसुलिन की मात्रा कम है या उसकी क्वालिटी कम है, तो ब्लड शुगर को वो मेटाबोलाइज नहीं करेगी। ब्लड शुगर मेटाबोलाइज नहीं होगी तो आपको शारीरिक क्षमताएं आपकी कम हो जाएंगी, आपके तमाम तरह की प्रॉब्लम्स शुरू हो जाएंगी। तो ये जो एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम है, मतलब जो पैंक्रियास है, ये वहाँ गवर्न होता है। अब एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम कहाँ गवर्न होता है, पहले इसका वो आया था, अरे भाई थायराइड इज द गवर्निंग फैक्टर। अब थायराइड के बाद और पता चला कि नहीं नहीं, थायराइड तो पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड गवर्न करता है, कंट्रोल करता है। उसके बाद पता चला कि नहीं, पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड को तो हाइपोथैलेमस कंट्रोल करता है। साइंटिस्ट और आगे गए तो पता चला कि हाइपोथैलेमस इज एक्चुअली कंट्रोल्ड बाय इमोशनल ब्रेन। राइट साइड ऑफ ब्रेन जो है इमोशनल ब्रेन होता है, एंड दैट कंट्रोल्स द हाइपोथैलेमस। जब वहां पर पता चला तो फिर ये पता चला कि कोई भी स्ट्रेस अगर आती है तो वो इमोशनल ब्रेन को इफेक्ट करती है। अब हम स्ट्रेस का क्या करें, तो यहां साइंस ने अपने हाथ खड़े कर दिए। यहीं पर आयुर्वेद सामने आता है, किसके साथ, योग के साथ। और तमाम तरह की जो चीजें हैं, योग, जो मेडिटेशन और योगासन और प्राणायाम, ये सब चीजें तो हेल्प करेंगी। फिर आपका साथ में आता है क्लिनजिंग थेरेपी, दैट इज पंचकर्मा, डिटॉक्सिफिकेशन वगैरह। और आयुर्वेद की खुद की जो दवाइयां हैं, जड़ी बूटियां हैं, वो भी ब्रेन फंक्शनिंग में बहुत मदद करती हैं, स्ट्रेस को कम करने में मदद करती हैं। तो ये सब चीज़ों को हम लोग साथ में लेकर के चलते हैं, तो हम एक्चुअली काम करते हैं रूट कॉज पर। पॉजिटिव फैक्टर को जहां हमने ठीक करना शुरू किया, पॉजिटिव फैक्टर्स को जहां हमने एलिमिनेट करना शुरू किया, अपने आप डायबिटीज ठीक होती है। तो जो ग्लूकोमैप में जड़ी बूटियां हैं, वो अगर आप थोड़ा गहराई में देखें तो वो ब्रेन फंक्शनिंग में काम करती हैं, वो लिवर फंक्शनिंग में काम करती हैं, वो डाइजेशन में काम करती हैं, और वो पैंक्रियास में भी काम करती हैं। तो इस तरह से ये रूट कॉज लेवल पर काम करके और जड़ से डायबिटीज को दूर करने में इफेक्टिव हैं, रादर देन सिंपली रिड्यूसिंग द ब्लड शुगर। तो ये है। अब इसी में अगर हम एक दो चीजें और जोड़ लेते हैं, अब डायबिटीज का रूट जो बेसिक कॉज तो स्ट्रेस है, लेकिन एक और कॉज है डाइजेशन। प्रॉपर डाइजेशन नहीं होगा तो वो भी एक कॉज बन जाता है इसके साथ में। तो उसके लिए आप अगर जो रात में 2-3 टैबलेट त्रिफला की ले लेते हैं, वैद्यों के लिए बहुत अच्छा नुस्खा होगा। एक एक या दो टैबलेट सुबह और एक दो टैबलेट शाम को ये ग्लूकोमैप की, और रात में 2-3 टैबलेट त्रिफला की, अगर ये कंबाइन करके दे देते हैं तो डायबिटीज का जो इफेक्ट है बहुत जल्दी वो अनुभव कर सकते हैं कि ये कम होने लगी डायबिटीज। और आप इसको बहुत विश्वास के साथ कह सकते हैं दैट यस आई कैन क्योर डायबिटीज। तो इसमें ऑफ कोर्स आपको चीजें जोड़नी पड़ेंगी, जैसे भावती ध्यान है, ट्रांसेंडेंटल मेडिटेशन है, जैसे पीयूष जी ने बताया। ये अपने एक तो स्वयं प्रैक्टिस करना ही चाहिए अपने अपने लिए, अपनी सुरक्षा के लिए, लेकिन अपने मरीज को भी बताना चाहिए कि आप ध्यान शुरू करो, आप थोड़े से आसन करो, प्राणायाम करो, अपने आप डायबिटीज को आप जड़ से दूर कर दोगे। इस विश्वास के साथ अपने को प्रैक्टिस करनी है।
Right, right, sir. And absolutely, you have mentioned, and this has been seen in research. This stress, anxiety, and this happiness index is very, very important. It's not about diabetes. In fact, diabetes may it's like playing a very significant role. But right now, the whole world is suffering, and we get so many patients and so many people in terms of they are suffering from stress, they are suffering from anxiety, they are suffering from all these issues. So there are so many issues are there, and in this scenario we always suggest them to do have some meditation, to have some psychological therapies. As a clinician in Ayurveda, we have so many herbs which are helping them out, but yes, this meditation is also playing a very important role, and I have seen many cases coming with stress, anxiety, insomnia, depression, any kind of issues in their life, any psychological or mental stress they are going on, and if they started practicing meditation, they get very good results along with the Ayurveda medicines. So on this note, I want to ask, and maybe till now also I don't have that much of clarifications, or maybe you can clear all our confusion. We have so many meditations, we have so many options, that this meditation, that meditation, so many gurus, so many so-called babas are there in this world. So with due respect to all of them, how transcendental meditation is different, and what exactly the I will say differentiating factors. So as a clinician, what we need to understand so that we can prescribe that to our patients. And I have seen those who are doing, I have many patients in Noida, and they are attached with your groups. They are getting very good by the way results, and very good significant improvement. मैं सारे डॉक्टर्स को आज यहाँ शेयर करना चाहूंगा. सी एज एन आयुर्वेदा डॉक्टर आपको उस पेशेंट को होलिस्टिक वे में अप्रोच करना चाहिए. And along with medicines, if you suggest them these kind of solutions, like I always suggest them the meditation, and especially TM, because I know Maharishi group and I know about TM, and we connect them to transcendental meditation, and they are giving us this feedback that they are getting very good relief within few weeks. In fact, some has given this feedback within few days. There is a significant improvement along with the herbs which you are giving to them. They are out from their pills which they were taking for inducing sleep, their psychotropic drugs, many aspects are there. So sir, Mr. Srivastav, we need to understand now from you how transcendental meditation is different. What are the basic fundamental, or maybe the ideology, or what exactly is the difference in terms of transcendental meditation and other meditations and other practices are concerned in this world?
Actually, difference, it is quite difference. When you say meditation, तो मन में एक ख्याल आता है, you have to concentrate on something, you have to focus your attention on something, or you have to do lot of contemplation and all. जो ये transcendental meditation नहीं है. Transcendental meditation is a very simple technique to bring a mind to the finer levels, to start enjoying the finer levels of the brain functioning or mental activities. And then you reach to the level of samadhi, that is the state of least excitation or other no excitation. उस स्टेज में पहुंच करके हम जब रहते हैं, that is the source of thought, that is the source of energy, that is the source of everything. वो जो समाधि की अवस्था है, या जो लीस्ट एक्साइटेशन की स्टेट है, वहां पर पहुंच करके मन आता है, उस स्टेट से संपर्क करके फिर बाहर आता है और पूरी तरह से फ्रेश होकर के आता है. जैसे आपने एक गोता लगाया, एक छलांग मारी पानी में, और वहां से बाहर निकल के आए, पूरे फ्रेश हो गए. तो इस तरह से ट्रांसेंडेंटल मेडिटेशन काम करता है. फिर धीरे धीरे बार बार आप छलांग लगाएंगे, बार बार आएंगे, तो फ्रेशनेस बढ़ती जाती है, और उसी तरह से जो ब्लिस है वो भी बढ़ती जाती है. अब यहाँ इसका इफेक्ट क्या होता है, ये अपने को देखना है. इसका इफेक्ट होता है, एज आई सेड इन द अर्लियर थिंग, कि The what is the definition of health in Ayurveda? Balance and bliss. Now that perfect balance is present at that level of samadhi. वहां पर सारे दोषों, सारी चीजों में एक बैलेंस है। वहां पर इम्बैलेंस का तो नाम ही नहीं है। और ब्लिस, दैट इज द सोर्स ऑफ ब्लिस। तो वहां पर हम पहुंचे, किसी भी अवस्था में हो, किसी भी मतलब नॉर्मली अगर मान लो बीमार हैं या कुछ हैं, वट एवर लेवल वी आर, sick or healthy or whatever, we reach there at the perfect health level. We experience, maybe for even a momentary experience, but we experience that level of perfect health in the form of perfect balance and bliss in the state of samadhi. And after gaining that experience, we come out and perform. So, when the body, when the physiology has experienced that, it will always move in that direction and help, and with some external help in the form of some medicines, some this Ayurvedic medicines and all, we and other things as well, we start moving in that direction, and the recovery is faster and more profound. This is the benefit of transcendental meditation, and this is the difference between transcendental meditation and any other meditation. But here you don't have to do much and achieve that highest level very easily and in a very simple manner.
Right, right, sir. Thank you so much. And I request all the doctors and all the people who are listening to us, please experience once in your life. You yourself will feel the difference. And as Mr. Anand Srivastav said, that first go through that experience and then you will be able to understand. So I think that is very, very important. And now moving forward, sir, there are two, three more questions we are receiving. In fact, I request all the doctors, if you have any other question, quickly post. We are right now, as per our schedule, a few minutes left. So you can just quickly post your questions. Also, you want to get associated, we received a few queries and few details from some doctors. If you want to associate directly with Maharishi Ayurveda for all your medicine requirement, do let us know. We will be able to connect you with the company directly. We do not impose and we do not have that model of charging any commission for this. You can directly do business with Maharishi Ayurveda company, whatever the best possible margins and discounts and schemes and offers be. The marketing team of Maharishi Ayurveda will connect with you and you can directly deal with them. So we request you to let us know if you are interested. And as we are seeing in our personal clinical experience and the doctors who are using, we are getting feedback from them. In fact, some says, okay, the cost is that much or this much. So I would like to emphasize on one point. It's matter. Best aspect is the quality. So what matters is quality and cost. Definitely, quality comes with a price. However, many products are decently uh, 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 priced, and I don't think so that is that much overpriced. Second, you need to understand the ingredient and the dosage also. Like for example, Mr. Shrivastava mentioned, and I was just looking on this particular the Trifla tablet. I think you people have this. The only tablet having 1000 mg Trifla. I don't think so. Any company is having 1000 mg of Trifla in a tablet. And there are some interesting aspects about the coating and which I need to which I got to know. So this Trifla tablet is an excellent, and we are using in so many patients. We are giving this, and many people who are using Trifla powder or any other form are now very much interested in this. And it's, I think, priced only 85 rupees. It's a very decent price. And one more product I really like about your company, I keep this in my pocket as well. So this is Prandhara drops. I would like to try. Like I would request all the doctors to try this. And I don't know, the point is which I understood as a clinician. So there is a set of essential oils which you have Included in this, Bhimseni Kapoor, Pudina, Ajwain, Shatpushpa, Nilgiri, Dalchini, Lavang. But I think the quality of these oils are like this. You give this to people suffering from cold, cough, fever, from headache, from stomach ache, from digestive systems, hyperacidity, stress, anxiety, insomnia. So there are so many diseases with this tremendous drop, and I think it is only let me see, 55 rupees. So I think the key is that you people, whatever is mentioned on the label, the best quality is there in the formula. Right, Mr. Shrivastava?
Yes, the thing is that is the formulations are designed in such a way, of course, based on the Dravya Gun Gyan, uh, that we utilize the synergy of herbs. You know, single herbs may have some effect, but when there are two herbs, the effect is much more than the subtotal of two, that quantity. And when there are three, four, five different herbs, there are many herbs, and the synergy is much greater in that way, and the effect is much more wider. This is the thing. Now we have also considered the compliance. Compliance has always been a problem with Ayurvedic medicines. You know, you prescribe someone to take, okay, so much powder you should take, and take it with water or honey or whatever, but taking powder is quite difficult, and this why what I have felt with triphala powder. Doctors say, okay, take 3 grams of triphala powder every night with milk or with water or whatever, and people are not able to comply. So we thought that why not we make tablets. Making half gram tablet would be quite still quite cumbersome, because taking 6 tablet for a 3 gram dose will not be so easy. So we decided to make 1 gram tablet, but 1 gram tablet when we made, it was very difficult to swallow. The tablet was quite big. Then we coated the tablet with some cellulose, and uh, it it very easily glided through the throat without any problem. So this is how we have gone deep into every aspect of you can say Dravya Gun, and tried to provide every convenience to the patients, so that they are able to take things properly. When the compliance of medicine is there, definitely the effect will be, results will be good. So this is
Absolutely.
one way. Now, with regards to Pranadhara, I would say that yes, it is a combination of 8 different oils, essential oils, and extracts. And the combination is such that it is helpful in many things. I sometimes I just say that this is your doctor at home. One little thing, you have some headache, just apply 2 3 drops on the forehead and headache will be gone. You have some nasal congestion, just 1 drop, rub it in the palms and inhale, that congestion will be gone. I mean, you can do fermentation with it, the condition will be gone. Somebody is having stomach pain, ache, and all, just 1 drop in water or some sugar will be helpful. Like that, it is, I mean, vomiting sensation, immediately you get help. This is very efficient essential oil blend, and
Right,
one
right.
should
And
go home.
right. And in fact, if I start talking about all your products, I think this session will be limited, and I don't want to diverse. But yes, again, appreciable combinations. Like I have so many case studies which I'll be discussing, and I request all the doctors to join us every week. We will be inviting people from Maharishi. Recently, I remember, in fact, today morning, his son came to me, and this 80 plus year old person having 8 to 10 repeated motions in a day, with a kind of a diarrheal aspects, and he was very weak, and so many medicines, including so many Ayurveda medicines, also they have tried from other people, and I have also given them a couple of medicines initially, but that was not significantly reducing. Since I started MB Map, your product for anti-diarrheal, it has a tremendous result within few days. In fact, today also he appreciated about your product that within few, in fact, doses, the significant amount of reduction was there in the motions. And Raktada is there for hemoglobin. Restone I'm using exhaustively because we have a good input of gynecological patients, and we have seen in cases of PCODs, ovarian cyst, and all, Restone is a tremendous product. However, the entire portfolio is headed, or I will say the king of your product, or the master of your product, or the world class international, or the best product, I will say, is Amrit Kalash. Because see, many patients keep on asking me, Doctor Saab, Chawanprash is 300 rupees, 400 rupees, Amrit Kalash is 2000. So I said, see, what you want to drive in your life, just imagine yourself after a few years, you still want to drive with due respect to the brand, a Maruti, or you want to drive a Mercedes or an Audi or a BMW. So this is Mercedes and Audi and BMW of Chawanprash. It will come with a price. So they understand, and the person who start Amrit Kalash will never take any other Chawanprash, will never take any other revitalizing, or I will say tonic with for their health. This is an experience. This is an experience. This is a product which I think should be getting due, I will say, place in the market and due credit, because this is one of the best product I have seen in Ayurveda. And with these tough times of COVID-19 and 2000 nothing, people are spending 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh. But I will say that if you are using Amrit Kalash on a regular basis, I don't think so. Any kind of viral will come, viruses will come. Every year, a new virus will come, a new infection will come, new bacteria will come, and no vaccine can protect you entire life. You have to take shots every year. You have to take shots and all. But if you are taking Amrit Kalash, I can, in fact, have a bet on you that your immunity will be so much enhanced and so much good that, and it's having so many other aspects as far as the cancers are concerned, chemotherapy effects are concerned. So, sir, please let us know something about Amrit Kalash, how the product has been conceptualized, conceived, the global response which you people are getting. And I understand, and I came to know from your marketing team, you have some more launches you did, I think, in COVID-19 era. And by the way, for all your information, their entire stock was sold out in US and North America a few months back. And due to the shipping delay, they have to hold. And then everything was locked down in India as well, so there was some gap in supply and demand thing. But you can imagine the entire stock got sold out in US and North America. So that is a recommendable and appreciable efforts which Maharishi team is doing. So, sir, some aspects on Amrit Kalash, some aspects on the king of the, I will say, herbs. And it's not, by the way, it's not only Chawanprash, mind you, it's not only Chawanprash, it's beyond Chawanprash. It's a fortified, I will say, I say to my patients, I say to my people that it's a fortified, you can say, Chawanprash, and the fortification is at a best and a premium and a quality level, which you can only experience. And as people say that you have to, you don't earn, there is a chocolate, you don't earn, you have to buy that. So you don't earn Amrit Kalash, you have to buy that. So how you imagine that, and how you conceived this product, and your global feedback and response around this product?
Well, in the beginning days, when Mershi was discussing about various aspects of Ayurveda, Dr. Tribuna started explaining the Rasayana aspect, the chapter on Rasayana, and Rasayana is something which is helpful in in creating balance and maintaining it. So that Rasayana actually, then Maharishi posed a challenge in front of all the Vaidyas that, okay, if Rasayana is such a good thing, let us create one Rasayana which can be helpful for everyone. And Dr. Tribuna said, okay. I'll take about a week's time to prepare it. I'll bring one another very famous Vaidya, Dr. Balraj Joshi. He also stood up and said that okay, I will also create one. And this is the, you can say, lifetime experience in the gist of lifetime experience of Dr. Triguna and Dr. Balraj Maharishi. Dr. Triguna came up with a bowl of paste, and Dr. Balraj Maharishi came with a box of tablets, and both started explaining. And it was a beautiful, you can say, shastrarth going on between these two in front of Maharishi, and so many doctors and Vaidyas and scientists and all they were sitting. And Dr. Tribuna said that yes, we Ayurveda considers that digestion is the most important, is the root cause of all disease or all health disorders. So the first action of this paste is going to be uh, that it is going to improve the digestion. Balraj Maharishi said that yes, digestion is the basis of, is the root cause of the disease. That is fine, but the stress level is the basis of indigestion, and my tablet is going to help in that stress level, in reducing the stress. Dr. Tibna came up, stood up, and said that okay, this paste is going to help in the heart also, because heart is very important organ next to, I mean, this thing. Balraj Maharishi again came up with his explanation that it is not, heart is not just a machine or a pump. It is actually having two aspects. One is the emotional heart, and one is the functional, this mechanical heart. And this tablet is going to create a balance and also promote that emotional strength of the heart, so that people don't get into those problems, into the stressful situation so easily. And then Trivunaji came up with the brain functioning aspect of Amrit Kalash. Balraj Maharishi stood up. He said, yes, brain functioning is important, but there has to be a proper balance between mind and body. So this tablet is going to help in improving that mind-body connection. So like that, this conversation went on and on and on. Then at the end, Maharishi said that it is impossible to decide which is better than what. So both are together complementary to each other, and together I take as one rasayana, and I call it Amrit Kalash. And then he explained the story of Amrit Kalash, when Lord Dhanvantari bringing Amrit. So this is the situation, this is the incidents behind creation of Amrit Kalash. Then what we found, that when scientists started taking interest in Amrit Kalash, because it was found to be so effective that it is helpful in this, it is helpful in that also, this also. What they did a lot of research on it, on first on animals, then in the laboratory, then animals, and then human. And what they found, that Amrit Kalash actually helps in establishing balance in the system. It is actually neutralizing the wrong effects of any situation. It is helping the system to produce the antioxidants according to the requirement, because producing antioxidant in the stressful situation is going to exhaust the body. But if Amrit Kalash is taken, then one can handle the stressful situation much easier, better than a normal person. So, like that, it has been found to be helpful in many cases. And I mean, one thing, of course, it prevents the disease. It is helpful in increasing the immune system self repair mechanism. It is helpful in improving the communication. There are 100 trillion cells in a normal sized body, and each cell has to communicate with the central nervous system and has to get the information back and act accordingly. So, like that, this communication has to be there. Very important aspect. But it is, Amrit Kalash is helpful in that also. So, like this, it has been found to be very effective in many scientific researches. There have been around more than 100 scientific researches on Amrit Kalash. 75 of them have been published in peer reviewed journals all over the world. And these researches were conducted in institutions like in India, King George Medical College, Lucknow, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Delhi, Annamalai University, Chidambaram, like that. And outside India, Ohio State University, Berkeley University, then California University, University of California, then in Germany, in Japan. So many researches have been conducted. I can very confidently say that this is one of the most researched product in the world and from different angles. So this is, as we call it, super rasayana. This is a super rasayana. You know, Chyawanprash is, of course, is a great rasayana. It has been used for thousands of years, and it is wonderful for respiratory system and then all over the body. There are many other rasayanas which are helpful for one specific system, and the effect is all over the body. Amrit Kalash is effective, helpful in every major system, and that way it creates the balance. So this is the difference I can say between Amrit Kalash and Chyawanprash or any other rasayana.
Right, sir. And thank you so much for this detailed explanation. I think Dr. Reddy, she wants to ask that we can give it to diabetic patients or not, as far as Amrit Kalash is concerned.
Well, Amrit Kalash has some sugar. It contains quite a bit of sugar because sugar acts as a preservative as well as carrier. So it does have sugar, Amrit Kalash paste. But we have also developed a tablet which has no sugar. It has all the 42 ingredients present in it, but no sugar and no ghee, no honey. It comes in the tablet form, so that can be given to diabetic patients very comfortably, along with, of course, glucomap. So it will start working in the direction of curing diabetes. I don't want to say managing diabetes because managing is the word which is not in Ayurvedic dictionary. Swasthasya swasthya rakshanam, prevention, aturasya vikar prashamnam, cure. There is nothing in between, right? So this is how we have to take it. So Amrit Kalash can be very easily, the tablet can be very easily be given to diabetic patients. That way.
Right, sir. Thank you so much. And I think we had a very great session today. And I can see right now also so many other people are watching us. So, sir, for your final remarks, maybe your greetings and your address for Dhanvantri Jayanti, for Ayurveda Day, overall how Maharishi has Maharishi Ayurveda and other, you have a state of the art hospital in Shalimar Bagh, you have so many wellness centers in Delhi and other cities, and we understand about Maharishi is also pioneer in Nadi Pariksha, and very soon we can inform to all our listeners that Maharishi Ayurveda will be starting some trainings, maybe to start some online trainings, and then gradually, so there are so many dimensions in which Maharishi Ayurveda is working. Maharishi is transcendental meditation we already discussed. So as a entire ecosystem which you people are there, so maybe before your concluding remark of the day and your greetings and address for Ayurveda Day and Dhanvantri Jayanti, we would like to understand what were the challenges and what are the challenges, by the way, right now. Also, I am just reading today morning again the cases are increasing as far as COVID-19 is concerned. So, and you people are around in 40 countries right now. So, what are the various learnings, various challenges, maybe some tips you want to give to all of us, to the doctors, to the community, and in the entire portfolio you have seen, or maybe you have launched any other additional products also in these times. So, any these kind of updates or tips or maybe suggestions you want to share with all of us regarding this current scenario of epidemic which we all are facing?
Yes. So, with regards to challenge, I can only say that yes, we have the biggest challenge, that is the challenge of information, challenge of knowledge, and of course, challenge of appreciation. Besides that, there is no challenge because nature is with us. We are working for Mother Nature, and Mother Nature is definitely helping us in every manner. So, we don't see any big challenge. It is only the job is very big, so it has to be spreaded. The knowledge has to be brought out to everyone, so that people start using the principles of Ayurveda, and that way, if needed, medicines or and other therapies, like as you said, with regards to ecosystem, you have the transcendental meditation, you have asanas, very specific asanas for you can say disease oriented asanas, pranayamas are there. Then there are cleansing techniques, or this detoxification technique in panchakarma, and there are so many processes and techniques there. Then you have medicines, you have rasayanas, you have yeah, of course, diet is another important factor. So all these things have to be brought out in public in a proper manner, and must be used. So this is the challenge. We have to only bring out the information. With regards to, you know, the you can say what we are planning to do, or what with regards to, you can say, this COVID-19 situation,
Right.
very, I mean, logical thing I would like to say here is that everyone knows that there is no medicine for COVID-19. Still, only 1% people of the world have got infected. So what saved them, saved other 99%, is the immunity of people. Now, out of those 1%, almost 95% came out of infection. Only 4 5% in many European countries, and maybe 1.5 or 2% maximum in India. Could not survive, otherwise, everyone else came out. How? When there was no medicine, nothing, how they survived? It is only and only because of their own immunity or their own self repair mechanism. So when these are the things which are saving people, now what is our strength? What is the strength of Ayurveda? Immunity, self repair mechanism. So it is Ayurveda which can very easily protect people from this infection or this pandemic. And we, Ayurvedic practitioners, have to actually let people know about this. We have to inform people. Unfortunately, what happened? The very moment COVID pandemic came up, all Ayurvedic activities, all Ayurvedic clinics and hospitals were shut down. After a month or two, when people started realizing, oh, well, I don't have any medicine for this, I don't have any cure for this, how can we let people die without medicine and all? Then only some people realized, okay, let us also start looking into Ayurveda, and then they started doing this. But still, I can say the whole command is, or that kind of support is not available at the moment. People have started, government also has started giving some support, but still there is with a lot of reservations. So now we have to come out with great confidence and treat people with our medicines. Our medicines are, there are rasayanas, there are many medicines. Mashi Ayurved has also come up with several medicines in this regard. One is, of course, the Ayush Kwath, which we have developed, or we have come up with. It was developed by the government, and we have started manufacturing and distributing it. So Ayush Kwath is a very good, say, drink for people to take for prevention. But we have also come up with Ayur Defense. It's a tablet, and one or two tablets 2 3 times a day. If someone has got infected, can be taken with warm water. And of course, Ayushkwath is also to be taken 2 3 times a day, and one can get rid of this viral infection. I don't claim this Ayur Defense as medicine for viral infection or medicine for COVID 19. It is something which actually supports the immune system in such a way that immunity gets strengthened, and that immunity takes care of the virus. There is no medicine which can actually kill a virus, because we all know virus is not a living being which can be killed. So virus has to be taken appropriately, has to be handled appropriately to get rid of it, and only our you can say immune system can handle it. So we have developed this tablet. Then Amrit Kalash is also there to prevent the infection, and it is also helpful even in case of infection. Then one can easily get rid of the virus more comfortably and with greater strength. So, like this, COVID can be handled by Ayurveda very easily.
Right, sir. Thank you so much. I think we have already overshooted the stipulated timeline, and we are again thankful to you for giving us this much of time during this busy day of yours. We know that you must be having several other commitments for the day, and we thank all the doctors, also all the other students, and the entire fraternity and followers of Ayurveda for joining us today. We promise all of you that we'll be coming up with several more sessions with the medical team, with the marketing team, with the people from Marishi, and we will be also requesting Chairman Sir, Mr. Anand Srivastav ji, again maybe whenever he will get time, some more insights he can have for other aspects of other products or other aspects of Marishi Ayurveda, and how together we can further promote and further take it to the next level. And by the way, there is one more information, and I don't think so this will be the right time, but yes, they are preparing that. They have that mindset, and I came to know that apart from the proprietary product, right now, as per your information, most of the classical products are being exported to the international markets or being used on their own centers and hospitals. But yes, I got to know that few products, maybe Maharishi, and correct me if I'm wrong, sir, that Maharishi Ayurveda is planning to launch for other Ayurveda doctors as well, as far as
Yeah.
several classical products are also concerned. So we are very
Yeah.
much looking forward. Yeah, we are very much looking forward to add those in our portfolios, because you people have an excellent quality, a commendable quality, which is very much required in this practice of Ayurveda, in this modern, I will say, contemporary practice of Ayurveda today. And thank you so much again for ensuring that, maintaining that, and supporting all of us in this continuous endeavor.
Great. Wonderful. So, with my best wishes and greetings for Dhanvantri Divas, Dhanvantri Jayanti, Ayurveda Day, and also for forthcoming Deepavali, my heartiest greetings to everyone. And of course, I would like to invite each and every Vaidya to join the crusade of Maharshi Ayurveda in creating disease-free society uh, all over the world. We have to work in that, and only Ayurveda can do it. Let's all do it. So let us all fulfill Maharshi Ji's vision in this way. Let's all come together and do it. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, all the doctors. Have a nice day ahead. We have a award function. We have an event from Spain later tonight, and tomorrow morning we'll be broadcasting live from US as well. So keep on supporting us. Keep on joining us. This was live with Indian Vadyas, and we had an excellent session with the chairman, Mr. Anand Shrivastava from Maharishi Ayurveda. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time, and let's have a great journey together. Thank you. Thank you.